Hello folks and welcome back to Rome Total War. I'm Conostip and this is going to be part 69, nice, of my Imperial campaign where I'm playing as the Julii. And in the last episode I did finally finish the first turn of the Civil War against the Scipii and Brutii and even the Senate factions. Now, it wasn't quite the rollover that I was expecting. Well, I don't want to say that I was expecting a rollover, but it wasn't that smooth of a first turn despite how much planning went into it. Which I guess is a good thing in some ways. I like, you know, being challenged and having the AI put up a substantial hold. And in some cases they did. I guess I should start with the biggest mistake that I made. I'm pretty bummed out that I did not attempt the siege for Segestica. That was a shame. It really was, because I was thinking about this. So this is a large city. This is a large stone wall. This is a tier 4. And I had at least one unit of heavy onagers in my army. And I know from playing the sieges against Rome and Capua with the epic stone walls that a heavy onager can get through one section of wall per heavy onager. But I don't know for the large stone wall, the tier 4s. And I would imagine that there's a chance that one unit of heavy onagers can knock down 2 sections of large stone wall. Just as a guess, maybe. Maybe not, but maybe. It would have been worth a try. And I did have one unit of scorpions in that army as well. And the scorpions could have, despite the fact that that garrison was pretty solid, it still is. And I didn't want to have to kind of grind my way through those heavier units on just one breach. But having a scorpion kind of would have been cool, because I could have, you know, shot through that breach and cleared that breach out potentially of those heavier units, you know, urbans, praetorians. It doesn't matter when they're getting shot by a scorpion. So yeah, that could have been cool. That could have, I don't know if it would have worked, but it would have been kind of a neat thing to try out. And I'm pretty bummed that I didn't go for it. You know, that would have been worth a shot. And instead I got my army wiped out, and it got like completely wiped, completely gone, you know, for the cost of maybe 500 Brutii soldiers. Not worth the trade. Not worth the trade. Yeah, so Batavium is wide open. They just have peasants here. And I'm going to have to abandon this bridge that is being held by Decimus Minucius. And he's going to have to race back and try to either threaten Segestica or even race back to Batavium if they are going to head towards Batavium. So this army can't move that far, actually. So he's not going to reach Batavium in this turn, which is good. But yeah, we're going to have to abandon this bridge. And despite my temptation to want to fight this army up here, I'm going to have to let this army handle it after they take out this settlement here. So you're going to have to race back. Batavium, is that going to be the fastest way? Because I'm worried that he's going to get caught in between this army and this army now. But if I come down here, would he be safer? Maybe. There's this army. All right, let's look at these things. All right. So what's your distance? Okay, you can't go that far. You're not on any road, so you can't really cross that much distance. Oh, okay. So that helps my decision. And you can't go that far either. Okay, no, that helps my decision. I'm glad I checked, because you can't reach. Let me just double check. Yeah, you can't reach. So that's fine. I'll go this way.
March! No more moves.
And that's okay. And hopefully they feel threatened enough by this army to not move on to Batavium. I mean, they can't take it in one turn anyway. They would need what they don't. I'm trying to remember. Do they have siege equipment? I think they did have like one onager, but gosh, I never took it out, did I? Yeah, I think I lost 2 units of cavalry trying to take it out, which is unfortunate. Yeah, that was a blunder. That was a blunder and a bummer. But we can take a quincum in this turn. It's not the greatest settlement to hold because it just has the tier 2 wooden walls. But that's what we can do. And then this is going to be a tough hold up here. It really is. It already looks like there could be this many Brutii armies, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 armies moving on us, and I have 3, basically 3 armies holding this sector. Yeah, that's a bit rough. I do have tier 3 stone walls here in Vicus Venedi, so there's something there. And I am going to try to get a ceasefire with the Thracians. But it might be worth waiting until I've taken a Quincum first, just because I think that will affect my strength rating. And maybe that'll help skew my diplomatic abilities here. So I will take a Quincum first. I think that's going to be the only settlement that I take in this turn. Down here in Capua, I'm going to be needing at least another turn, maybe 2 more turns, to finish retraining my army here in Capua before I can move on to Tarentum. And then this army is going to be moving into Capua and then retraining as well. Rome, this army is going to need at least another turn, maybe 2 turns to retrain up before they can, you know, move somewhere to help out and do something. And then down here in Sicily, I think these armies just both need 1 turn to get retrained up. And then they can move together to move on Lilybaeum. And then here in Carolus, I think I'm trained up. Yes, I am. So I'm trained up. I'm just waiting to get the public order to be good enough so that I can leave. It's not, yeah, it's tough because I'm low taxes. And I remember testing to see if I could leave right now, but I can't. So I'm going to continue to train up some peasants. And I was thinking I probably should have done this ahead of time, but you know, I didn't. I don't know the future, guys. So I'm going to bring these boats over to Palma.
Set sail.
And I can pick up these units. And I can just bring them over to Carolus. And maybe they can get there two turns. Yeah, so, yeah, 2 turns. Hopefully, at the very longest, I can move this army off of Sardinia. Sardinia, yeah, this is Corsica. It doesn't, it's just, they're both Sardinia back then, I guess. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Corsica is a smaller one. But that army can move off of Sardinia, and they can probably by then, I think that Lilybaeum will have been taken by these 2 armies. So this army can then just move straight on to Italy, and then just link up with some boats and just start pressing onto the Brutii towns in Illyrium in Greece. Now, this is going to be a tough hold. Even if it's like all these forces are moving this way, and then say all of these forces, just theoretically, if they moved this way. If they moved on Vicus Marcomanni, I have nothing up there. I would need them to be moving on Lovosic, where I do have 2 armies, but again, I was hoping that I could bring 1 down to help out against this army, but again, it kind of depends on where they're attacking. If they're going to be attacking Aquincum or Lovosic, that's fine, at least I have some forces there. And then, you know, hopefully by then we will have owned Segestica, hopefully. And hopefully by then we can have, you know, armies moving from Rome to assist. Because, yeah, this is, you know, this is a pretty thinly held frontier. I'm looking at it and I'm like, man, the Brutii just have a lot of forces. The thing is, though, is that even if I had to trade a province here, and if I had to lose Vicus Venedi and I make the Brutii bleed for it, and I really, you know, make them work for it, you know, even then, if I lose that province, and you know, even if I fall back to Domus Dosis Domus, can I get a stone wall here? It is a minor city. Ooh, I should start building that, just so I can have a fallback position. Yeah, I should. That's probably a priority. I think is putting that in, because Vicus Venedi, it's gonna be tough. That's going to be tough to hold there against the Brutii forces. But even if I were to trade, for instance, like those 2 provinces, but I'm taking, you know, Tarentum, Croton, Segestica, Salona, Apollonia, Termon, you know, who knows what else. If that's the trade, well, these places are a lot wealthier. So that's a pretty good trade, I would say. It just means I'm going to have to take back some more provinces to make my quota for the victory conditions. So, first things first, let's go in and
Orders.
attack Quincum.
Engage the enemy.
So I have my 6 rams. And so they do have Marcus Rutilius here. And what do you got? Anything? Anything? No, he's a 1-star general, but nothing else that's too concerning. And then 2 early legionaries, an auxilia, and an archer auxilia. So nothing too bad, really. And I do have some scorpions that can potentially push their archers off of the main walls so that I can make the breach on the settlement, hopefully without too much issue. Let's head on in. I had just gotten all set up to breach the city on that side of the wall, but then I saw, you know what, this is way closer of an avenue into the city center, so let's do this instead. So let's do, actually no, let's do that, and then let's do this. And yeah, the tower's over there, and then the tower's over there, so we don't have to worry about towers, I don't think. And what we can do, let's see, are you in range of anything? Let's put you on fire whale. And it looks like you can start shooting at stuff right away. I don't know, actually, I don't know. Can they shoot? Can they arc their shots? Oh, it looks like they can arc their shots. Yeah, that's something that I was wondering in that previous battle that was a field battle. I wasn't sure. Okay, what are you doing? Come on. What's going on? Why don't you want to... Come on. Alright, so they're going to be a little slow. Now let's move my archers up so that we can start returning fire onto the enemy archers who are going to be... Yep, they're right there, and they are getting some shots in, but... Yeah. Auxilia are going to take some hits, but we can start returning fire and we can take them down. My archers are now in position and they are returning fire on these archers that are running around, trying to decide where they want to stand, where they won't get hit, and the answer is nowhere. These guys are having a hard time figure out how to do this. Can you guys figure this out, please? Come on, guys. You have the ram. What do you do with the ram, huh? It's in the name. It's in the name. You ram.
Attack the gate.
There they go. All right, they figured it out. Thank goodness.
Our soldiers are at the gates.
And those archers, they're pretty much wiped out.
Through.
Nice. That's gonna make our jobs easier. Oh fuck me! The scorpion just shot right into the back of my guys. All right, don't do that, please. Don't do that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they just shot right into the backs of my... It's like, guys, I saw them arcing their shots, so you know, it makes you think like that's how they're gonna shoot, you know?
Buried beneath the ruins.
All right, hell yeah, we get the walls down, and I'm actually... I should have moved my legionaries up here to get ready for this. So, yep, I'm a little behind here. But that's okay, my archers are continuing to tear on into their infantry units. So, it's okay. There we are.
The enemy gate is down.
The enemy gate is down.
Our battering ram has done its work.
Our battering ram has done its work.
Auxilia.
My troops are now in position in this street right here, and my archers are able to start to shoot at the enemy on the square. I'm not sure if they're taking any damage quite yet. The Roman general hasn't lost any men. I might have to move these archers so that they can get a better shot. So let's continue to move up my men here.
Forward.
I have spears in front with the legionaries right behind,
Forward. Archer.
followed up by the archers,
Forward. General.
and then my general, and then some backup legionaries.
Forward.
And then I'm starting to send my Roman cav out around the sides, just in case I might need to maybe get some flanking attacks in. Because I can get them through this narrow street here, perhaps, and maybe threaten a flanking charge. Now I have my cavalry in wedge formation ready to charge on in, and I got 2 spears up front rather than just the 1 spear. Are my archers, can they get shots in, or are they still... The angle's a little weird. I'm hoping that at least the guys on the end can get a shot in. Okay, yeah, they felt that. Yeah, they felt that, and now they're going to be charging right on in. I don't think he's taking any casualties. No, he's still at 25 men.
Roman cavalry.
Hopefully my cavalry, though, can do an okay job of just swamping this general. It's my understanding that wedge formation, I'm not sure like if it actually gives a stat increase against cav or anything like that, but I've seen tests done where it performs very well against cavalry, even like when it's going up against a cav that's out of its class. Now, I didn't know about this situation where it's getting kind of a weird charge in. It might not be ideal. Yeah, like that kind of went through, which kind of sucks. But let's go in with here. Let's back up with my legionaries. Let's get my general to sound his horn. And they're down to 18 men, so they haven't lost that many men, to be honest. But it looks like they're starting to get swarmed here. Yeah, down to 13. They're getting swarmed. And then we just have to take apart these 2 units of early legionaries, and that'll be that. Oh yeah, let's make sure. Just have my archers shoot at the early legionaries. Don't want to cause too much friendly fire. And yeah, now his unit's routing. Now they're going to be dropping like flies. There he goes. There's the enemy general.
And now his men fear us.
And
it is time to press the attack.
Let's get my cav out of there now. You guys are free to run. Yep, free to run. And in fact, I don't need the auxilia in front either. Having the auxilia take the charge. Oh man, this auxilia got chunked. Yeah, they're down to 11 men. Well, good job on them for holding. Yeah, you guys can run, definitely. You guys can definitely run. And let's just get the legionaries up front here. Now I have my legionaries up front, archers in the back, with my arcani ready to flank on in. So, let's start targeting this unit of early legionaries right here. Don't want to shoot my guys on the back. You should be fine, right? Oh, there's a building. And that's fine, yep. Clear line of fire. And it looks like we should draw them towards us. Yes, perfect. And they should be getting a Pelum toss pretty soon. Yep, they're already getting hit. They're going to be getting hit. I kind of doubt, are they going to actually reach melee combat? Yeah, they're performing quite well. No, oh, there they go. There's the break. And yeah, they're down to 23 men. My archers will continue to shoot at them. And we're going to continue to throw Pelum at them as well. Yeah, that's fine. So they're down to 18 men. And at this point, I'm actually fine with drawing in the other unit. Oh, that's just auxilia too. Perfect. So yeah, let's draw them in, and then I can have my arcani flank around and hit the auxilia in the back. Here comes the auxilia, so let's go ahead and bring my arcani right on up. Yeah, let's think about something like that, and okay, alright, Okay, so they still have some Pelum, so I can send that arcani into those guys just to clear out those guys there. Oh, they want to get into my arcani. Alright, well, let's just kind of charge into them there, here, and here. And let's try to break them. I'll turn off of, I'll try to get these guys to stop shooting. And yeah, they're still on the plaza, so it looks like they're going to be fighting to the death, which isn't ideal, but yeah, I was hoping I could kind of fight them off the plaza. Can I push them off and then cause them to break? That would be preferable, so let's try to get in here, and let's see if we can push them off. That was a much faster operation once I did remember to take my legionaries off of guard mode, and yeah, then they just kind of swooped right on in there and destroyed those auxilia. So there we go. A quincum now does belong to us. I don't think we took too many casualties. We took, not nothing, but still not too bad. 148 casualties. Hopefully we can retrain. I kind of doubt we can retrain the arcani here. And we're just gonna occupy. And it is a minor city, so we could start building those stone walls right away. Retrain. Oh, we can retrain the Arcana here. Nice. That's very nice, actually. Yeah, let's retrain everything that we can, and then let's repair the wooden walls, and then can we just start building the stone walls as well? Yeah, that seems important. Can even boost the taxes a little bit. And how are things looking here? Squalor's okay. Garrison accounts for most of the public order at this point. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, so I wonder now if this army is going to be attacking us. This army, it doesn't look like it's, I don't know, from what I'm seeing, it looks kind of shabby. Yeah, if I recall, there is a shabby army wandering around, and that looks like the one. I kind of feel okay hanging out in a Quincum and letting them siege me, and then I can sally out if they want to do that. If not, then I can just wait until my army, my faction leader's army, and Lovesuck is ready to go. Yeah, let's finish retraining these units. So he's going to be ready to go after this turn of being fully retrained. And then this army is going to be heading on in to get retrained as well. So they can take over Lovesick or Lovesick until the next turn. Yeah, that looks okay. That's fine.
Imperator.
Let's drop a save here. And then I still have 10 grand to spend. So I want to make sure... Yeah, let's repair... Do I need to... Epic stone walls? I guess. Let's just repair that. The siege engineer... There in Rome, let's repair epic stone walls. Make sure that I'm retraining everything that I can. Repair, retrain, and retrain. Yep, that all looks good. Yeah, this is. Hopefully we can leave next turn. But if we have to wait until those guys come,
Ready to sail.
2 turns from now, then yeah, we'll have to do that.
Ready to sail.
Oh, also, yeah. Before I forget, that's right. There's this big old army here. Oh my god, look at that. There's a faction leader, Quintus Priscus. It's a 33-man bireme, so pretty weak. And there's Praetorians on here. There's Urbans on here. Some legionary cav. Oh my goodness. Can we sink this? That'd be awesome.
Ready to sail.
I have 3 triremes and 3 biremes. Come on, give it to me. I want to make sure it's this. Okay, I'm attacking the right bow here.
Prepare for battle.
Alright, so it's going to draw the other boat in, but I should still win this. But then the question is, can I sink it? So I sunk the other one, but then that... Okay, so it came back here, so I can just... I just want to make sure it's the same one. No, it's not. So where did the... Is it here? That's the one. Okay, can I get it? Ah, no, I can't get it.
Ready to sail.
Okay. Can they like land? So it's not going to tell me how far I can travel. I kind of want to give chase to it. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Aye, aye, Captain. No more moves, sir. Ready to sail.
Yeah. Yeah, if I can get that army without having to fight it, that'd be dope. Oh, is Palma gonna be okay without those? Oh shoot. Okay, so Palma kind of needed those people that I just brought. Damn. Can I leave the Balearics? No, that's not enough. What about Auxilia? Nope, not enough. Okay.
Fleet ready. General. Forward.
Alright, that's fine.
Fleet ready.
So I'll bring 3 early legionaries to Carolus. Alright, that's something.
Sir.
And then up here, we are bringing these forces together. Peasants are going to be waiting to garrison Asturica.
Sir.
And then you
Imperator. Move
head up here
General.
and link up with them. And then 2 turns from now, you can link up with them as well.
Out of move, sir.
So Asturica's fine for now.
Forward.
But I'm worried about... So we have a peasant hanging down. Can't remember where you were headed. I don't know, Cordoba maybe?
Forward.
So the fact that Cordoba's at 65% with Placus Fufetius in, and he's 69 years old, that makes me worried. So I do have these generals who are headed down to Iberia. And I have 5 of them, although I'm thinking that... Here's my thinking, is that since I've lost 3 generals actually, fighting for Italy and counting Segestica as well, I should probably send at least a couple of these guys over to that direction out east, and then 2 or 3 to help out in Iberia. And I was looking at these guys before I started recording. So there's Lentulus the Wrathful, which is the most interesting one because there's a lot of pros and cons to him. But I don't know, I think the cons kind of outweigh the pros. Like, uncontrollable rage, that's -2 influence. Yeah, -3 management from wildly extravagant, dubious, -2 from law. You know, it's not all bad. Outstanding speaker is a good one. Confident commander, likes to drink is, yeah, -1 management. Fertile's good. Wife above reproach is good as well. That's +1 influence. It's not all bad. You know, fluent speaker is good. Expert on natural philosophy is, yeah, pretty good. Yeah, -2 from squalor and +2 management. It's all good. Yeah, minions, -1 influence. I was looking at this and I saw you, I think. Okay, now I'm wondering. So you're 37, you're 17. Trusty. +2 to law. +2 to law is good. +1 management. And then you're 37. True Roman. Bureaucrat. +1 to law. And 1 influence. Alright. Well, +2 to law is better than +1 to law. So maybe I want you to be the new governor of Carthago Nova. And I think that I can help you out by giving you some of the retainers or retinues from Lentulus the Wrathful. Since he's such a mixed bag, what I can do is give... So it's going to be you, right? And I can boost his influence by enough, because Placus Fufetius has just influence of 3. Like, it's nothing crazy, right? But he's been, you know, holding Carthago Nova together. So I just need to get Numerius Olgunius up to 3 influence, you know, just as a baseline. So what can Lentulus the Wrathful give to him? It would be, I mean, the Priest of Ceres is an option. The Artist would give +1 influence. Philosopher's Management, that's Casualty Replenishment. And Librarian is Influence and Management. Okay, so let's do this and give it to him. And then also let's do the Influence and give it to him. Now he's up to 3, and that's okay. That's okay. Now is there more that I want to do? Do I just want to give it all to him? I don't know. I don't know if that's necessary. And then do you have a retainer? You have a philosopher. And then you don't have a retinue, neither do you. Okay.
General.
So I'm kind of thinking about sending... maybe these 2, just because they're the only ones that have any influence. And they can help out in Iberia, and you can be specifically for Carthago Nova.
Sir, General.
So send them down there.
Onward.
And then send these 3 out to the warfront. Not that they're, like, especially good commanders, I don't think. I mean, Lentulus the Wrathful, one star general, that's something, but... you know, he has the Cherugian, right? The Casualty Replenishment, so that's, again, something. Nothing too crazy. You're 1 star as well, so that's something. No taste for blood. Okay. +1 to unrest. It's not so bad. And then you're pretty much just a governor, I suppose. But you're 17. You know, you could grow into commander potentially. So let's move these guys out east.
Onward. Moves depleted, sir.
That looks okay. And then we do have forces inside of Trier. No, Mogontiacum. Now I don't have any peasants here, which I just realized. So
Onward.
are you guys gonna be okay? Okay, low taxes. They're gonna be okay. Let's just bring over a peasant just to make it look better. And then, yeah, you guys can start heading on over to stomp those brigands. Yeah, that looks okay. And then you guys are just kind of hanging out. Just stay somewhere central because I'm sure there's going to be a brigands popping up somewhere. And then down here, I think we're just going to hang tight with everything that we have here. And then I do have more peasants on the way, correct? Yeah, that's what I'm doing with these guys. You are heading... You're heading down. And it's really tempting to move Marcus Aemilius off of the island just because he's kind of decent. And should I ship him on over to this front? Maybe? And I have some forces in Londinium as well. I trained them up so that I can... So I could defeat that brigand army, but, you know, we're fine for now, so... I don't know if I need to continue to do that. And I might need those forces out east. Shit, can I even retrain? I should have did this before. Oh, shoot. Okay, let's just... yeah, let's do it. I have to retrain these guys. It would feel stupid to send over damaged units out to the warfront when I could have just retrained them. So you'll hang out for another turn or two. That's okay. Hopefully I can just auto-resolve this battle against these brigands and it'll be fine. What do they have? 2 naked fanatics and some warband. And yeah, I just have kind of scraps as well, but hopefully it's fine. Yep, alright, there we go. We got sweet. Cool. Can we get back to Mediolanium? And we can retrain those 3 units and then move them on over to Patavium next turn to be the defenders. And I should train some stuff in these provinces just to start the beginnings of a new army, you know? Something that maybe can defend Patavium if there's a fight for Patavium. So let's do that. Let's do... Oh, I don't know. Cav Auxilia. I don't want to spend 2 turns training Legionary Cav. And then Legionaries, and that's it. That's my money. So hopefully there's not anything better to spend my money on. I was going to send these onagers on these boats to go maybe potentially help out with Segestica, but now I'm like, alright, well, it's too late for that. So I don't know what to do with these boats anymore, or to do with these onagers anymore. There are a couple more Scipii boats that I would like to hit if I can, so let's go on over here and can I hit it? Can I hit it? Not quite. Alright, well I'm just exposed now, but it's okay. It's a decent sized fleet, so it should be okay. And then we have a Scipii boat right here. Trireme. Well, I just have the 2 triremes, so... How do we do? Looks okay, and I'm not gonna chase. Nope. Just gonna hang out here. And I can't retrain those boats. Yeah, I'm too poor. Spent all my money. That's okay. And before I forget, let's go on over here and see if we can talk to...
I cannot do that, sir.
No? Can't talk to them? Oh, God damn it. Okay, fine. Next turn we can talk to the Thracians. See if we can talk them out of this silly war. Like, guys, it's really, really not necessary. And let's continue to move these units down. You, and then do we have any other forces? Yeah, we got some more forces. Just sending the scraps out east. Just trying to bolster my forces out there in whatever way that I can.
Yes.
Oh, right. I have my diplomat that I trained up here in Rome, and I trained him up to talk to the Thracians. So, there we go. Can't we just get a ceasefire, guys? Ceasefire, trade rights. Is that cool? No, really, you don't see a reason to end the war. You can't... You maybe... Have you heard about the ass kicking you just received at the river fight yet? I know that's, you know, a far ways away from where you are, so maybe you haven't heard, but you guys just got your asses kicked, and that would be a pretty good reason. Just a thought. Just an idea. Ah, gosh, it's too bad. Okay. Can I just offer you a gift, maybe? And just, I have no money, so can I just offer you map information, and your motives for this gift remain a mystery. We can accept. There's no mystery. I'm trying to get a ceasefire. That was the... Thought that part was pretty clear. Okay, well, I think, actually, no, I'm not done. I'm not done yet. Let's just check my taxes. Patavium, that's fine. Anything else? Anything I can raise up even a little bit? Nope, not Elysia. And then nope. Magantia come. Yeah, I can do a little bit there. Every little bit helps. Everything helps. There we go. Capua. Nope. And Lovosic. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. There we go. And this is, yeah, this is exciting. Alright, the Egyptians are pushing back the Scipii outside of Jerusalem. That's nice. Oh, nope, the Pontics are gonna go kick their asses. Yeah, that's there you go. And I tried to talk to them as well, and they didn't want to hear it. So yeah, our blacksmith and the public baths in Cordoba were damaged. Which is, oh, it's not, yeah, it wasn't Carthago Nova, it was Cordoba. I kept calling it Carthago Nova. Okay, that's fun. Yeah, that's... Oh, yep. Really fun. So fun. Fun. Well, I got these guys, and, you know what would be fun is doing a little bit of that, and then bringing these guys out. And then just link up with them, and yeah, we can attack those brigand. Oh, we can do it right now? Oh shit, okay. Yeah, auto-resolve that. There we go, that was fun. And we will probably retrain, probably? Yeah, shit. Probably gotta, yeah, just go back to Mediolanium and retrain, and we can fight those guys in the next turn. So was there any movement here? Not, ooh, oh shit. Oh my god, okay. Ew. So they want to leave Segestica with just one unit and what, attack Patavium? Is that your guys' plan?
General.
Or is my plan to fight this army and draw that one army? I don't know. This army is not that good. It's kind of mid-tier, you know? I don't have any earlier... I have one Legionary Cav. And then my infantry is made up of early Legionaries. Oh god, that's tough. I know these are good units. They don't have a general though, that's the thing. So it kind of makes me think I have, I have a hope. And it's a decent general. Oh yeah, it is a good general. Yeah, it is. 5 stars. 5 stars is pretty damn good. Oh, Drill Master sucks. That's what it, yeah, damn. Yeah, Drill Master sucks. -2 morale. Is there anything else that makes up for that? No, nothing. Nope, nothing. Alright, well. 5 stars is still good. But I'm not that confident. I think I lost both of my spies too, trying to get into Segestica. So I can't even spy on them. Yeah, it's a shame. What are you doing? I thought I told you guys to not do that. Bad onagers. Yeah, you guys just go back. Alright, so we got 17,000 in the treasury. Alright, that's something. That's something. Richest faction is the House of Brutii. Alright, yeah, that's... I haven't really hurt their economy much, I get it, yeah. Alright, here. Marcus Aemilius, strategist, +3 command. Who's that? Yeah, you need to get off this island, man. You cannot just be wasting your talents out there. Herennius Moose, +2 management. That's you and Masana. And then Quintus Ahala, that's my new faction heir, I believe. Natural Philosopher, +1 management. And same guy, Merchant as well. 10% bonus on all trade income. And same guy, Historian, +1 command. Nice, good, sweet, awesome. I love that. Lucius Nausicaa, Quartermaster. Yep, Quartermaster's always good. 15% to movement points. 2% bonus to cash gain from looting. Kaiso, Aeneas. Silk Merchant. Yep, that's always good as well. And Jerugen. Yep, always good as well. A lot of walls repaired. That and Retinue. Lentulus the Wrathful. Decorated Hero. Okay, okay. Decorated Hero. So this is 20% discount on unit training costs. Alright, alright. And you're the one that's heading towards... No, you're headed out east, aren't you? Oh, you just fought that battle. Oh, okay, that's why you got that. And I was like, what? You didn't do anything. No, yes, you did. You led that battle. Good job. Good job. Alright, let's go fight these guys. And yes.
Prepare for battle.
Sweet.
Victory!
Sweet. Let's just head... We can... Is anyone in Lesia? Not really. Alright, let's just head back to Lesia. Can't get inside? No? Alright. And can you leave? That'd be great.
Orders, General. Orders.
Oh shoot, no, I have to retrain, just... Okay. One more turn. One more turn and then you'll leave. And you'll head out east. Ah, shit, okay, gotta train. Gotta keep the garrison levels up here. Gotta keep the population loyalty up in these back regions. Oh man, frickin' brigands, man. I don't want to waste my strength fighting brigands. I'm cool with the Brutii wasting their strength fighting brigands. I'm cool with that. Yeah, same thing here. Yeah, it's tempting. So what am I gonna do with you? I don't know. All right, I hate doing this, but I just gotta clear these guys out.
Attack! Victory! Attack!
So auto resolve, and then
Victory!
get back to a Quincum. And do a little bit of that. Let's just recruit some peasants so that you can potentially leave at some point. And I don't. Let's just fight him.
Victory!
Goddamn, that sucks. All right. Well, if the Brutii attack me, I think I can win that fight. Maybe. And I could reinforce with this army. I was gonna spend a turn. I was just gonna keep him in Lovosic. Is Lovosic gonna be okay if we lower taxes? Not really. I can boost that. Go up to monthly games.
Orders.
And that way we can 2v1 this army.
Move out.
Yeah, that's probably what we should do. Although, oh shoot. Valerius the Wrathful can reach Lovosic in this turn. Damn. Alright, I'm just seeing some early legionaries, so his army might not be that strong. And what's the movement around here? Nothing... They're moving. They're moving. I'm gonna see if I can intercept this army. I can maybe ambush them. Up here, though, they have a clear shot, which is tricky. I wanted to wait until I got a ceasefire before I left this bridge. But I can't really... Gosh, yeah, it's tricky. Oh man, this Scipii boat that has that army on it moved closer to me. Oh, they made a mistake.
Prepare for battle.
Did we sink them? No, but we have boats right here.
Prepare for battle.
Let's sink them. Can we get them? Yeah. Yeah, nice. All right, that felt pretty good. Yeah, that's. Is there more? Who wants more? Any more armies and nothing? All right, cool. Just checking. was pretty excited about that. All right, let's try to get these guys over here. You're gonna survive, right? Like nothing's gonna kill you. I don't want to make the same mistake. Hopefully we're gonna be okay there. And can you guys leave? Daily races. All right, hey, daily races. We're gonna be cool. We'll be fine. So you just plop down a watchtower out here, and hop on this boat, and then this army. It's just a single boat, so this is where I'm a little bit. Yeah, I don't want to again make the same mistake that the Skippy I made. So I don't really want to leave harbor until I know that I can just reach Sicily in basically one turn.
Fleet ready. Fleet ready.
So let's just bring these guys up the island a little bit, and then you guys can continue to train up some more peasants. And then these guys will be there soon anyway, so yeah, that's okay. Perfect. Yeah, so that's good. That'll be nice having another army that we can send out east. And then this army in Syracuse is ready to go, but I do want to 2v1 Lilybaeum just because this is a scary looking army. So I'm going to give the army in Messana just one more turn to get fully retrained, and then we can advance west on Lilybaeum. Capua, same thing. They need just one more turn to get fully retrained before they can advance onto Tarentum. How's Rome looking? Retrain. Yeah, alright, it's something. Yeah, that's something. And then... Man, I'm wishing that I hadn't brought those onagers back because I could have kept them on the boats, because I keep looking at this thinking if I want to take it down, but... I don't know, I'm not that confident in this army's ability, you know? Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, and attacking Segesica with 2 onagers, I'm not really confident in that either, to be honest. So maybe I should just move back. Just across the border. It's the safe and boring move, but maybe that's what I want to do. Let's fight this first, actually. Let's do something that gives me a clear idea of what's going to happen here. So let's take Lucius Nausicaa and... Oh, you can continue to retreat. Damn it, you're on the bridge now? Oh, no. That's not what I wanted.
Imperator.
Damn. I mean, I have artillery, so maybe I can just bomb the hell out of them. Do we have any info on them? Oh, they have artillery too. Oh, shoot. Okay. Okay. How does that change my plans? I still have an army holding Aquincum, and I can get around the river this way, but there's, there be monsters out here, so I don't want to really venture in that direction. He's not going to stay on that river, on that bridge forever, right? He's going to try to attack something, right? Maybe I can hide in some woods somewhere? Maybe?
General.
What are you guys again? Alright, so that's what you have.
Imperator.
Alright, let's bring you back, because I should be getting this army retrained. That should be a priority, I suppose. I feel like I need at least 2 full stacks in this neighborhood at this point. And I suppose like the idea was I wanted another stack down here because this felt more critical. But if that's not the case, like if this is a better place to have 2 stacks, then so be it, I guess. If, they're gonna block my bridge, then I guess I don't need the bridge. Segestica is something that can be focused on either this army and potentially another army if I feel like I need one. The one from Rome, perhaps. So, yeah, I guess I don't need a 3rd army in this region. So let's instead just back up. Can we fight the brigands at least? No, nothing. We just can't. Alright, we just can't do anything. Alright, fine. something that I'm trying to remember is that I think that this might be the third turn that Cordoba riots, and 3 consecutive turns of rioting in a settlement. Doesn't that lead to an actual revolt where you lose the settlement to rebels? I think it does. And even though it pains me to do this, I think that I have to destroy my training buildings just so that the rebels aren't fielding, because Cordoba has really good training facilities. So the rebels could potentially have like legionary cav and legionaries and all that shit in them. Like, I don't want to fight this stuff. Praetorians, like, hell no. I'm already fighting this against the Romans, you know? So destroying those buildings would really suck. It would really suck, but I guess I have to anyway. I mean, to put it this way, it would also help in the long term just because these are Carthaginian buildings. These are army barracks, the elite cavalry stables, you know, the catapult range. Those are all Carthaginian. So that's, by building over those, that would be reducing the culture penalty. So there is that as well. And I think we have to be able to accept the fact that, you know, we are going to be probably losing this, I think. There's nothing I can do to save it in this time period, you know, time frame. He's on his way. Numerius Algonius is trying to save it, but he's not going to get there in time. So let's go in and let's destroy the elite cavalry stables. And does that destroy the entire line of those barracks buildings? I think it does. This Pantheon's mine, right? Yeah, yes. Yes. Okay. And catapult range as well. Let's destroy that. So yeah, that destroys the entire line, right? Or... wait a minute, so I can build an urban barracks right now. I'm confused. Well, like, so the army barracks... no, it just destroys one tier at a time. Because that's a question that I had before. I was wondering... because I described before how it is in medieval Total War, where, yeah, it destroys the entire, like, line of buildings when you destroy the top tier building, and not section by section. And... so where are the stables then? Since I destroyed the elite cavalry stables... why isn't there a second group of stables? That's really confusing. Did the Carthaginians just have two like lines for infantry? Why? Yeah, that's so weird. Why did it go from the like army barracks to the urban barracks down to the barracks, and then why did it go from the elite cavalry stables down to the tier 1 stables? That's inconsistent with what I understand, but it's also probably has something to do with the cross-culture building stuff. I don't know. Yeah, I'm really confused by that. So if you know the answers to that and you can explain it to me, I would be curious to hear the answers. Because I'm sure it's simple, but I'm not getting it. So yeah, that's interesting. Interesting. Should I even repair stuff? Probably not. Again, I'm just probably gonna be losing this anyway. Is there anything else I want to destroy before I leave? Before I get kicked out? No, that's all fine. Yeah, that's all fine. Okay. Now, because I don't necessarily have anything to spend the remaining 10.8 thousand denarii that I have, I don't really have anything to spend it on, so I'm willing to pay these guys for a ceasefire. Ceasefire and trade rights. Will they take it? No. So can I just do ceasefire, trade rights, and I will make an offer of just say 1,000. Will they take it? They're not inclined to listen. Damn, dude. All right. Can I? All right, let's just give them some money. Make single payment. Give them 1,000. It'll just be a gift. Try to smooth them over. Maybe give them 1,000 denarii, maybe a couple turns in a row, and maybe that'll... They're not gonna accept 1,000 denarii, no shit. Oh yeah, alright, we'll keep trying with them, I suppose. And then over here... At least we're not at war with the Pontics, but can we get an alliance? Can we get an alliance, guys? We do have trade rights already, and I will offer the, yeah, I'll do the single payment, and 1,000. It would not be in your best interest. Alright, let's try an alliance, and then let's try 2,000. No, they don't want any of that. Okay, well, same thing then. I will just see if I can give them a gift then. 1,000 denarii, and then just gift it to them. And they accepted it. All right, so at least they're like, you know, they're kind of talking to us a little bit more than the Thracians are. And I think that's going to be it for this turn. I'm going to probably be ready to attack Lily Bayham in the next turn, I think, if I have enough time in this episode, perhaps. And then, yeah, I decided just to retreat to the side of the border here. It was the boring move, but I don't know, I just see that to be the smarter option. So, yeah, it feels weird having that much money left. I'm training soldiers in Italy. Maybe I should continue to train soldiers, like just full up everywhere else. Like maybe Vicus Vendidae, maybe Domus Lucis Domus. And continue to train, I don't know, early legionaries perhaps. Just do that, and then Euvenum as well. I could just start pumping out more legionary. Let's get some Praetorians, gosh darn it. Yeah, let's get some Praetorians going in a Euvenum. Yeah, having some beefier infantry would definitely feel better for the remainder of this war. My taxes are now all set for this turn, and I did decide to train up a bunch of units in my settlements in Iberia, just because, yeah, we're gonna have to fight for Cordoba, I imagine, pretty soon, if not next this turn, yeah. So it says it's still rioting. Okay. So that's not a rebellion. Okay, I don't think we lost it then. Oh no, did we... Did we just destroy those buildings for no reason? Oh, that kind of sucks. Well, we can train Praetorians here. That's cool. That's a pretty cool thing about the Roman tech tree, is that you don't need, you know, you just need that administrative building. You don't need any like barracks to train stuff. Why does it still have a pitchfork though, despite the fact that like we're good now? Why is there a pitchfork there? It's only 20% unrest. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me look in here. And Cordoba is gonna be up here. Loyalty disillusioned. Okay. Well, that's not rebelling or rioting, so I think we're gonna be stabilized here. Just put some more dudes in there. And then, oh, look at that. More brigands to fight. Let's head on over here and let's fight these brigands. Yep, got him. Victory indeed, and you guys can probably just start heading right back on over to fight these brigands. Peasants hang out in Asturica, and then boats start heading down here. And then you, so you're gonna head towards Cordoba because you'll be taking over there. And then you, I don't know. I have a general here. I have a general here, or governors, should I say? Yeah, I guess you can hang out in Oscar for now. Yeah, that's all right. Oh yeah, we got brigands up here.
Imperator.
All right, can you beat that?
Victory!
Yes, nice. Yes, yes, yes. That's what I like to see.
Victory!
And then, so they're gonna stay on their bridge. Okay, okay, Lova 6 under siege. Got it, got it. All right. Well, that's like a full stack. And what is this? Who are you? 4 stars. Yeah, 4 stars ain't bad.
Sir!
I feel like I should fight it. Just because if I, you know, wait an extra turn, then that gives time for these 2 stacks to, well, you know, add their weight to the fight. So yeah, that's something that I should take care of in this turn. Did you get retrained? It looks like you got mostly retrained.
Sir!
Alright, well, we'll get back to you, brigands. Yeah, don't think that you got left off the hook. And then you, yeah, it's so tempting. It's so tempting, but yeah, we should probably focus on. Let's see if we got some characters down here. All right. Oh yeah, that's yeah. This got brought over. Got it. So let's retrain these guys. You, and that's good. And then,
Sir!
all right, let's go through this. Path blocked. Julianus Aurelianus. Who? Your path got blocked? Don't be such a drama queen. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. All right. All right. So we're gonna see if we can catch these guys in an ambush. That'd be kind of neat. And oh yeah, we have an assassin here.
Assassin ready.
You're kind of good, aren't you? Yeah, you're good, and you're old, so we should probably use you. Yeah, I wonder if we can kill this guy, 4-star general. That'd be kind of cool. These are all captains, so there's no point in trying to kill them. What's your chances? 47% chance. Oh, there's 2 family members. Okay. Well, the better one's easier to kill. So we'll try to get him next turn. 47% chance ain't great. And yeah, oh, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, damn. So yeah, where are you going? Vicus Marcomanni, Domus Solstice Domus. Shit. Alright, so I have to like...
Imperator.
I have to fight these Brutii here and then chase after him wherever he is going. And then I have to leave this army to basically fend for themselves against whatever Brutii come their way. Yeah, that's why taking Segestica to open this up again so I can bring, you know, forces into this front is going to be very important. Yeah, and this army is like... It's getting there. It probably can be merged together with the units that I have just trained, and it probably is ready to go. So maybe I put that on the boat and send it with this army to take Segestica. Yeah, that's all worth considering. Right, let's continue to look at what's going on here. Alright, settlement besieged. Yep, that's Lovosek. Got it. And then 13,000 in the treasury. Fine. Most advanced faction. That's a Brutii. Stop rubbing it in my face. Faction announcements. Alright, some family members coming of age. Kaisa Olgunius. Alright, where are you? You're here. 16 years old. Untruthful, so +1 influence. That's funny. I like how, yeah, you get more influence from being a liar. Yeah, it works. And then judgmental, +1 to unrest, and then +1 to public security. Alright, okay. And then aged retainer, +1 to management, and +1 to personal security. Alright, yeah, that's fun. That's okay. So we already looked at you, and then Marcus Lepidus, it's mathematician, and that's you here. So you're only 17, eh? Alright, you would have fooled me. I definitely would not have ID'd you. And then we are holding games in those settlements. Races held in these settlements as well. Okay. Did we always get messages for that? Because I feel like I wasn't getting messages for that before. Alright. Okay, alright. So I think you are finally ready to leave.
General.
I think. What are you missing? You got that, you got that, you got that.
General. Sir! Forward!
I could give you...
Imperator!
Oh, I don't. It doesn't matter. You can take both of these settlements. So you'll get down to Tarentum in the next turn. Good, and you can attack it on that very turn because of your heavy onagers, and they have not really bolstered the defenses of Tarentum nor of Croton, so that's good. Yeah, that's good. You can come in here, and then let's just do this the easy way. So you come out here, and then you go in, and damn, Capwa's not happy. All right, let's retrain these guys. Palma, are you gonna be okay? Palma, tell me you're gonna be okay. All right, maybe I just have to train some. Yep. All right, just gotta train some peasants there. They'll be fine. And then you guys get on the boat. Oh, come on. What's going on? What do I gotta do? Leave behind. All right, leave behind one ballista, and then take everyone else. There we go, and that's as far as you can go, eh? All right, okay. Well, there's no Scipii boats, I think, I think we're fine. Yeah, I think we're fine. And I think that these armies are probably going to be okay taking... Alright, what's happening here? Legionary Cav. I'm tempted to send this army just right on over to Italy, and then send it across, and then send it onwards. That's my temptation. Yeah, that's what I'm considering right now. So let's take this army out. Let's take both of these armies out. This is the new guy. Yeah, that's the new guy who just came of age. So this army, let's see. I want to make sure that these armies are going to be able to link up because I don't want them to get, you know, taken out one by one. That would suck. So you guys can both like hang out here. Okay, that works. So you will do that, and then this army looks okay. Yep. You will do that. Then you guys go hang out. You guys go hang out, and all right, that's not good enough. All right. Oh shit, these are low. Oh shit. Ah, man, okay, I thought we were going to be good, but we're not. Okay. Masana's... Alright, Masana's fine. Syracuse is kind of screwed. Damn. Alright, can I maybe... Damn. Nope, that just makes it worse for both places. Alright, 70%'s okay, actually, in Masana, and then 30% in Syracuse. Are you fucking kidding me? Damn, dude. Do I have any units? Oh, I do. Okay. Let's bring these guys and let's get them. God damn. All right, this 35%. That's it. All right. I know I have some units on these boats too. Couple more horses. 40%. Okay. All right. Let's just kill a Scipii boat out of frustration. Now let's get back to. How much damage did you take? 0 damage? Okay, I was gonna try to retrain out of Syracuse and try to, you know, lower the population. Alright, recruit. What if I just do this? Is that gonna do anything? 40, that didn't do anything. Damn, god damn. God damn. Alright, what am I gonna do here? How do I solve this? I don't know if there is a solve for this. I think that maybe it's just going to suffer for a bit. And if I can end this quickly enough, then maybe I can get these armies, one of these armies back to Syracuse in time to stabilize things. Because I can train some good stuff here. I can train some Praetorian cavalry, legionary cohorts, Praetorian cohorts. I can train urbans here. It's, oh my god, I don't want to destroy those buildings, you know? Although I can get Praetorian Cav here in Masana as well, and urbans. Oh shit, okay, well I guess I don't need you, Syracuse. How about that? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I'm convinced. I don't know if I convinced myself that I don't need it, because I want it, for sure. I definitely want it to be okay. This time I'm going to start off strong with the Thracians, and I'm going to see if I can just, right off the bat, offer 2,000 denarii for a ceasefire. Will they take that? No, they don't see any reason for that. What about 3,000, huh? $3,000? My words are empty. What about my money? Is my money empty too? Fucking A. Alright. Okay. What about, I mean, will they take a gift at all? Will they just take a single payment? 1,000 and then just offer it. And no, they really don't trust us. They attacked us. I don't know. I've been good. I've been a good Roman. And then what about these guys? Let's start
I shall speak with them at once.
alliance, and then yeah. Let's do nope, not that. Let's do same deal, alliance, and I'll start with 2,000. And okay, so they don't want that. Let's try 3,000. No. Okay, well, they've been accepting our gifts so far, so let's just keep offering them gifts, I suppose. So another 1,000 denarii. And then, yeah, they say, like, no matter how small it may be, okay, like, oh, it's 1,000 denarii. It's like, it's not nothing, guys. It's not nothing, okay? Be grateful. Now, with that out of the way, I suppose we should come up here and fight this Roman army. Yeah, that seems important. So let's take my faction leader's army. It's not super great, but 2v1, we should be able to beat this Roman army. What kind of man are you? 3-star general, good attacker. So he should be 5 stars when he's commanding his army.
Orders?
And then yeah, my faction leader is quite good. 6 stars. And anything else? Any morale buffs or anything like that? I'm not seeing it. Eagle taker. Oh, that's cool. Took an eagle, so he gets +1 command. That's pretty neat. Alright, well, let's go in. Let's go here. And actually, yeah, let's check this guy's army out. Okay, so cav-wise, his cav looks very weak. He has 22 Sarmatian mercenaries in that unit, and then he has 13 legionary cav in that unit. So his cav is his weakness in his army. His infantry is quite strong, but they don't have much in the way of ranged troops. They have some light auxilia here. Barely any Illyrian mercenaries are there. And then a full unit of Illyrian mercenaries there. And then for their melee infantry, I mean, there is some... I don't know. So they got 2 Praetorians, one of them's kind of beat up. They got 2 Legionaries, one of them's kind of beat up. And then the rest of it's early Legionaries and Auxilia. Now, there is some pretty good experience on a lot of these units, so there is that to consider. And he is a 4-star general, which is also, you know, decent, isn't it? And then confident commander. Well, he's not going to be attacking. Let's see. Ooh, local hero. Oh, +1 morale. Damn. Alright, well, this might be a decent fight, so, let me see, yeah, I imagine it will be. Even 2v1, I imagine this is going to be a decent fight, so Let's make sure we do it right.
Men! The battle is inevitable, but victory hangs in the balance. Do your duty as true Romans, and victory will be within our grasp. Those overly proud Romans over there are the Brutii. They think they are our equals, our enemies. I think they are dead men. Our task today is a noble one, to preserve the town and its people. The count of our warriors is vastly greater than theirs, so unless we fight like old women or idiots, victory is certain. Be of good heart, for within the day, reinforcements will reach us. So, let your battle cry be, victory! Victory and glory to Rome!
Me.
Right off the bat, the enemy is going to be... Looks like they're might be advancing on me, and my onagers should be in range soon, so they should be firing upon them. And my reinforcements, yeah, they're off in the distance, so they're not going to be quite getting here. Oh, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. And are they going to advance, or are they just going to stand there and let us throw rocks at them? Or are they going to retreat, perhaps? Back up out of range of my artillery? I don't think that's quite going to do it, guys. Yeah, our artillery can keep hitting them from here, and that's fine by me. Now my reinforcements are getting a bit closer, so I'm going to try to reposition so that I'm kind of... I want to cross the lip of this hill here. It's not much of a hill, but it would give my reinforcements a better angle to attack into their flank while I pressure them from this flank. And they might be making their move, so I'm going to have my guys start to run here, just so that we can get into position a bit faster. I want to make sure that we are all set up. And because this is largely an infantry force that I'm going to be facing, I do have my legionaries in front rather than my spears, because there's no point in trying to brace for a heavy artillery or cavalry charge that's not going to be coming. Sure, their general's unit's, gonna have, it's gonna warrant some attention, sure, but I think that's gonna be a change that I'm gonna be making going forward with my Roman armies, is trying to present a frontage of legionaries. And I know that some of you have been wanting this for a while. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna be including spears in my armies. I think that having spears, they're just such a bona fide cavalry killer that they're really necessary. And I frankly don't really understand why anyone would suggest. Like, I don't understand, even suggesting to not have them, because they are so useful to have. Spears, even auxilia, just really do cut down cavalry, even heavy cav, so they're good to have, but you could definitely make the argument that I haven't been using them as well as I could be, so yeah, I'll keep trying to get better at that. And I wonder if they're retreating. Let's just move up. I don't want to lose track. Yeah, see, it looks like they're kind of retreating here. So let's charge in, because yeah, I'm getting some feelings here that this might be their retreat. So I'm gonna send my general in, and yep, let's send these guys in to attack here. And what are you, Illyrian mercenaries? Man, it's crazy how long they held, but yeah, I guess that general's morale is really helping out. And then, yep, you guys continue to charge here, and then charge here. Try to get into those early legionaries there, and then there. You go there. And then, yeah, their general's long gone. He was the first one to leave, but let's see here. Are you guys gonna be okay? I don't know, they're kind of getting wiped out here, so let's try to send my auxilia. Let's make sure that you guys are not firing. Here and then here. Yeah, it wasn't as decisive as I wanted it to be. I killed not quite 500 of their guys. And then, yeah, I lost 94. And I think that I lost a handful of cav as well during that chase just because units were turning around and fighting. Yeah, they're fighting back. Which is always tough. So how are these guys looking? Are they a little bit beat up? They're a little bit beat up, but I feel like I have to give chase to this. And God, I have Praetorians and Legionaries. That's all I can see. Gosh, I don't have any spies in the neighborhood, do I? Can I train one up? Not there. Yeah, I can train one here in Vigascathi and see if I can get some information on what they have. I don't have any. I got a spy up here, but he's busy. Yeah, I think I have to make a move for it. I just have to. I don't know what, I don't know what their target is, but the fact that it could be one of 2 or even 3 settlements is, they really have me on the horns of the dilemma, so that's not a comfortable position to be in. Luckily, these stone walls will be finished here in Aquincum during this end turn phase, so that will be easier to defend. And then over here, you know what? You should probably just move up to the north of the peninsula. If I can. Can I get away with it? Low taxes, daily games. It's 70% is tolerable, and we are building a Temple of Jupiter, which will boost it by a little bit. That'll be finished in 2 turns. So yeah, I think you have to make your move. So yeah, you can head up, and then these units can move over here, and then here, and then yeah, they can move. I want to get rid of these brigands, so you guys move there, and then we have an auxilia. And would that be enough to auto-resolve against this stuff? Oh man, I hope so. Let's see, alright, so we got that auto-resolve, that's nice. That way I don't have to damage this army, being led by Quintus Ahala. How damaged are we? Do I have any... So I have 1 legionary cohort. That's good, because that's what he needs. He needs a legionary cohort. And... does he need an archer? He does. Okay. So we can pick those units up, and then the other units... you can head back to Batavium to get retrained. And then... let's see here. These... onagers... I don't know. Do you need a Cav Auxilia? No, you're good on that. Alright, so you head back to Iridium. And then, yeah, you make your way up to Batavium, and maybe with those 2 armies, along with, well, I mean, that army plus this army. Again, perhaps march on Segestica. And this army is going to be making their way over. And it shouldn't take them too long to make their way, across. And we can put them on the boats and send them on over. By then, Segestica should be ours. And then we will have 3 armies that can essentially play around in the Brutii's backyard. Hopefully, we are holding here, and hopefully that takes enough of their attention so that maybe stuff starts coming towards our 3 armies in a small localized sector, rather than my spread out armies that I'm kind of scrambling to, cover multiple areas. Yeah, hopefully that works out okay. So we have the fight for Lilybaeum to look forward to, and hopefully Syracuse to kind of keep his shit together and, yeah, be okay. I don't know if the chance of rebellion gets worse when you get this low. Like, I know with Cordoba, it was kind of hanging around 60%, so maybe that's why I was able to hang on for 3 turns. Whereas in Syracuse, 40% is it's a big difference, right? So I don't know if we're going to be able to hang on there. And if you do know the exact answers to this, I would like to hear your thoughts on, what the situation's going to be. Do I need to destroy these training buildings here, or is it going to be a situation like Cordoba where it's going to stabilize and it's going to be okay? If you know, let me know. If not, I'll figure it out. And we will take Lilybæum and just have to come back and deal with it if that's going to be an issue. And we will also be taking at least Tarentum in the next episode as well. But before I go, I just wanted to say that if you're enjoying these videos and you would like to support the channel, then consider subscribing, liking, and sharing. It all helps immensely. So until next time, this has been Concept playing Rome Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.